Trevor Ezell at the plate, and he looks at first pitch.
Because about everybody else has a true ace, and Isaiah Campbell's turned into that guy.
Maxwell not happy. Redshirt sophomore from Lawrenceville out of Collins Hill High School. Chase the slider. Back-to-back strikeouts for Campbell.
At every game, been at Georgia.
Into right, a stumble, and it will drop. Heston Kirstad with a one-out single. There he goes. Pitch is out. The throw to second is on time and on the money.
That's a bullet.
Leads the team in ribbies. It's the longest game in the history of the SEC tournament with the latest finishing time ever. Off the glove of Kenley, and Cable will reach.
Will be one again this year.
1990 national champions. 6 times they've been to College World Series. The last. Off the thumbs, charging hard. Jacob Nesbitt, glove, double pump that cost him. Everybody's safe, and Georgia's loaded the bases with 2 down in the second. Ranked Arkansas, 6th ranked Georgia. We've got 4 top 10 teams in action the rest of the way tonight. To short, and to wait on the second baseman, so a long throw to get the 3rd out of the inning. No runs at 95 or faster. That one's 96. And Opitz goes down looking. Second strikeout for Wilcox.
Seeds from the same league. 2016, 2018. The only 2 other times it happened, it was both out of the SEC.
Line drive, well hit left field. That is over the head of King, and takes a funny carom off the fence. Nesbitt happy with a stand-up double with 1 out. So if you weren't aware, the key to the TU scored 14 runs in the 4th inning against Oklahoma. They only scored 14 in a conference game once all year. In the dirt, gets away from Marshall. Nesbitt advances on the wild pitch. And Franklin draws a walk. For example, the ACC with Louisville and Georgia Tech. That one gets to the backstop. Late break for Nesbitt. The throw is late, skips up the line. And lucky that the throw from Marshall missed where it did, because Franklin wasn't able to advance any farther.
UCLA is the #1 seed in the country.
Tucker Maxwell struck out first time up. And he draws a leadoff walk from Isaiah Campbell. It's his 2nd walk from Campbell.
And the teams that they've beat in the Pac-12 are not teams that are going to the postseason. That stings.
2 on with nobody out after King got hit by a pitch for the 15th time this season. Poke to short. Casey Martin comes around, throws. Nice play. And Isaiah Campbell escapes trouble again.
It was okay.
Oh, it's clear. No
Get to
traffic.
hang out for another half
No
hour.
traffic at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
What a grab.
Nesbitt. Go get it.
Jeez. The things we do.
Campbell with a strikeout. It's a 1-2-3 from. It's come with a 2-strike count. See if he lets it go here. 1 out walk.
Like I was saying, went out of the ballpark. That was down the right field line. And he's a guy that you could put at the top of the lineup, and will be in the top of the lineup for Arkansas. That I think, I mean, they rake. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot of holes there.
Played at Nebraska. Tight with Dave Van Horn. Rob Childress at A&M. That one went right through the wickets after it came off the glove. Opitz to 3rd. Franklin to 2nd. Both advancing on a wild pitch. And for bookkeeping. Strike 3 called. Missed opportunity for Arkansas. No run.
You can go out and hang out all night until the bars close, and then go to the baseball game, catch about 6 innings.
Ball 4 to Tucker Maxwell. This awaits the loser of this one for game number 1 tomorrow. To short.
Good to see.
And what a play.
As a team, they remind you of that. I mean, that Florida team offensively was not great. That Florida team really defended. And the pitching staff was as good as
2-out walk puts Dominic Fletcher aboard. Bloop single for Kerstad first time up, and another wild pitch. Great as we've seen college pitchers over the years and their success at the next level.
Put it on him.
Ground ball to second. Continue that thought with Isaiah Campbell on 1-2 pitch. And Shunk is retired. John Cable, he was 1 for 2 today, and he drives this one to center field. Dominic Fletcher on the run to the track, and he will ease off the throttle before hauling it in. Poor Dave Neal sitting in between them, trying to keep peace at the United Nations. Mike Rooney, the translator. Thrown away after great range by Shepard, and it kicks off the wall to keep Kenley at the bag. Camps won 19 out of 20. Hello.
Wow.
Nesbitt reaches. Chopped off the plate. Talley will kick the bag, sidearms a little bit. Got enough on it for an ending double play.
Go and you know, look, I mean, in this game you've got to hold down your defensive position either, especially if you're at shortstop. There's a bullet up the middle right there, and you got to separate the two, and Cam Shepard does a great job of that. But he can really swing it. He's going to play a long time.
He's hitting it consistently, and over time, if you're hitting harder, you're going to get more hits. I mean, it's tougher for the defense to defend.
That one was hit hard. It will make its way all the way into the corner. Christian Franklin finds it, but not before Cam Shepard scores, and Georgia has tied this thing in the 7th. You accelerate your warm-up program to include very few swings and be ready.
You get on deck and put that weight on that bat and start swinging like crazy, like the Tasmanian Devil.
4-pitch walk to the leadoff hitter. King loaded up and sent a pop up to right. In the sunlight, handled by Streak. And he sends one high and deep to left field. It is into the glove. What a diving grab made by Riley King.
Riley King.
Ryan Webb retires him on a strikeout. Tied at 1, middle of the 8th, thanks to a fantastic grab by Riley King. He also tried to protect it. He's their closer. And he yanks it into the corner. That one will skip off of the fence. Franklin hurries it back in. Shunk to second. The throw wasn't on the bag because Kenley wasn't on the bag.
Leaves your Indiana, yes. Iowa, no. Iowa's going to have to win that tournament, I think. Michigan, potentially.
Nice.
He's doing a job right there.
Scoop, Trevor Uzel, and it will advance the base runner. Shunk ends up. Cable sitting on 7 home runs. Got him swinging.
That's huge.
He came in to catch following Connor Tate's pinch hit double. Dangerous play. Franklin charging. That is a fair ball, and it gets by the left fielder. 2 runs will score. Sullivan stops at second. And Georgia, once again with late offense, takes control up 3-1.
Sometimes you just got to be lucky. Pat Sullivan was paying attention to John Cable, swinging, missing.
Great trip to Omaha last year. A couple of home runs and a 346 average. Big swing though there. And Webb gets his third straight strikeout.
And that, KP, that's a little bit of the hole you
record in hits and home runs. One hopper, LJ Talley, 2 down. Line drive up the middle. Arkansas still with life. 2-out single.
He can hit.
And that will continue here. Up the middle and a base hit for Plunkett. A pinch hit single. Kenley on his way to third. Payoff to Nesbitt. Got him swinging, and Georgia comes from behind again for nail the win. Bulldogs will move to the tournament semifinals behind the relief pitching of Ryan Webb, who got just his second career win today.